Good evening, everybody. We back here in Qatar in Lusane circuit with the Moto2 race coming up next, and here we are in Doha, the central circuit of the city of Lusane circuit itself, and we are about to see another battle with them. And here we are in the Lusane international circuit with the longest circuit right now. Besides Sepang with 10 right turns and 6 left turns. We're gonna see much better battle here in Qatar with best race lap. Still Maverick Vinales in 2021 with top speed 362.4, and here we are, still the overtaking hotspot. We see lots more in the Moto3 this afternoon with triple KTM, and here we are about to see the qualifying, the 5 minutes of qualifying here in Qatar. We see much battle in this afternoon with Moto3. And still Tobago's Fadli still managed it till the end. He got the winning. He got the podium after starting for the pole position. Are we gonna see him again in the pole position here in the Moto2? And Sunny Video just take his hot lap, starting his hot lap right now with Kevin in the background. I think Sandy a little bit wide there in turn 1, and Kevin also, and Vincent Anton is just crashing down in the last turn, I believe. And here we are, our winner in our Moto3 winner and our Moto2 rookies here in 2021. So unfortunate, the defending champion Kiki Siahaan is not going to be racing here in Lusane. I think he will go racing again in the second race. That was absolutely next week. See that Ricky Joe crashing down in the first corner, and Sandy just made a good development lap there in the first sector. We are on board now with Sandy going through the last sector. Here you can see the background, the Lusane Stadium for the 2022 Football World Cup. It's got a decent lap here, going through the sector 3, last sector, and gonna see the last corner is gonna be in the pole position here today in Lusane. Gotta see lots more for him here today in Lusane, and he got a good race in the Moto3, and he made a lot of battle, but he couldn't manage his mistake. I hope he can manage it in the end in the Moto2 race coming up next. And here we are, Vincent Antonio, a good lap going through the last sector, the last corner. Is gonna be challenging Sandy for the pole position, or is it gonna be Tobago's Fadli again? Oh, not a bad lap. You see there. We're gonna see his. Here we go. Figure optics. He also had a good, decent last year race going through the season, and he's done it. He's in the front of Vincent Antonio, battling for the second place of the grid. And here we are, seeing here Kevin for the last run here in the Sepang, in the Lusane. I mean, It's gonna be challenging for the pole position. I'm not seeing Bagus Fadli going to go to lap. He got his lap penalties. And here we are, Fitra Mertens in the 4th place. I think he's not a time lap, a hot lap yet. We're seeing a battle there in background. In the qualifying, it's a 15-second lap. Seeing there in the background was Ricky Joe, the teammate of Kevin, with the absence of Dio Ferlandi here in Losail, and the absence of the last year defending champion that now being Bagus Fadli teammates Kiki Sihaan. And here we are just about to talk about him, and now we're seeing him going through the last sector. Is gonna be challenging for the pole position here in Losail. Seeing him to be the pole position here in Losail, going through the last sector, last corner. Oh, are we seeing a rider crashing down in the last corner? Is it Sandy? Oh, is it Gani? Yes, it is. And here we are, Fikropics. It's gonna be the pole position, and not good enough. And Bagus Fadli is gonna be the pole position again. And here we are, we're seeing him. Yes, it is. He's gonna be the pole position. He is the pole position here. Pole sitter here in the Losail. Is gonna be Kevin challenging him in the his last run. Is gonna be penalties or not? He's got a lot of mistakes here in the last sector. It's gonna be, is he gonna be in the pole position? Oh no, what is going on with Kevin? Are we seeing him got his lap destroyed or something else like that? Oh, is it his fuel? Yes, it is his fuel. He's run out of fuel. Oh my god. Such an unfortunate for Kevin. He's got a decent lap there in last few sector. He's just going through the pit lane entry, and it just end here qualifying. And congratulations for Bagus Fadli, just got his second pole of the day, and the first pole of the season, and the first pole in the Moto2. And here we are, we're gonna see the result. And here we go, Bagus Fadli with pole position, the decent lap with 158, and Sandy just got his leading back in qualifying, destroyed by Bagus Fadli in second place, and third place is Vikrop, is a good lap too, and Vincent Anton in the 4th place. At the second row, last is Fitra Mertens and Ricky Joe, and the rest of them is not going to be in the race. We seeing here Ricky Joe with KTM. I think something wrong here. It's gotta be something, another bug here, or maybe a mistake by Milestone. We're seeing here in the result. And here we are now in race. We just saw a good battle there in qualifying with Bagus Fadli and Sandy Firdaus. We believe they will make a good battle here in Moto2 race, or it's gonna be not a huge lead by Bagus Fadli here in Losail again. But we will have a double header here next week, staying here in Losail. and the another rider maybe just challenging him. And we also heard the news just about a few seconds ago that Kikisyan is gonna be there in next week in still in here in the Doha GP, and we're still waiting for the rider to be in the starting grid, just setting up their best setup for the race. I think it's gonna be the rare battle that there is potentially so many a new rider is gonna be in the podium, like we seen here. Just a few riders from last year is joining the race, like Fahri, Gavin, Vincent, Fikri, just a few. And maybe this is gonna be the huge battle between them in here in Losail. Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see a new race winner, a new Moto2 race winner here in Losail, or is it gonna be Gavin defending? I mean, revenge is last year absent, and here we are, gonna be last few seconds between the race. Here we go, the Moto2 race. Right, it's just putting up his engine. And the lights just coming on now, and here we are. We are racing again in Moto2 race for the first time this season in 2021. We are seeing here, oh, so many riders in the first corner, and we seeing Kevin. What's going on in background? I think it's gonna be another red flag like the Moto2 did. And yes, we are. Oh, we did see that. We did see that in the last few seconds there in red flag, before the red flag changed the scene, and we're seeing the Fitra bike just throwing up in the front of, I believe it was Rai Juliansa, but in the front of him. And we do believe that here in the Losail we're gonna be seeing another red flag again. Such a good, entertaining actually, and but it is gonna be long enough to be for us to wait the race to be started. And here we go. We are seeing again. We're gonna see again starting from for them the first restart of the day. Are we gonna see again still is in the back that we believe that Tubagus Fadli is the pole sitter here, but yes, it's no problem. It's still drama in the first corner. And here we are racing again in Losail. We try to say good start for. Oh, what is going on in the background? I think it is the bug again, and we are seeing the red flag again. Yes, we are, and we are gonna seeing the last restart of the day, which is gonna be our winner here in Losail. After the restart, after the last restart, it's gonna be Tubagus Fadli crossing in the first corner. We're seeing him just struggling from the two restart, from the first start and the second start, just struggling from the back of the grid. And here we are racing again in Losail, and here we go. I think there is a decent a bad start from Fitramet, and he just got a jump start there, a too long lap penalty, and here we go. We seeing a lot of battle in the first corner, and nobody crash, nobody coming down, and I think in there the background Fahri, such bad luck. He's got a good battle last year, but there's the background so many riders just crashing out. I think it's Ricky Joe and Fahri. And we are the front, and it is Kevin and Vincent Antonio just collide there in the turn 4, and we seeing them battling again. It's gonna be Kevin battling for the podium, and to Bagus Fadli. Such an amazing start from him. He is now in the third place, with Sandy sits still in the leading the race, and Vic Ropic had a good lap too. He's got such a good start too. There is him, and here we are. We seeing the three that they start from the last of the grid, and now they are battling for the first, just for one lap. But an astonishing for them. And we seeing there the Bagus Fadli try to overtake Fikri from the outside, and is not he has not good room enough to overtake Fikri, or Fikri just trying to overtake Sandy, but he just too wet, and to Bagus Fadli just saying thank you very much for him just to be a little bit. Now he's in the second place. He's gonna be challenging for Sandy for the winner here in Losail. We're gonna seeing him now. There we are. We seeing the Bagus Fadli just trying to go from the inside of Sandy, but he's just closing again, and Vikop is just trying again, and he just so wide there in the first corner, and we see again the Bagus Fadli just trying again from the inside, and Sandy a little bit wide there, going through the turn 3, and he collide him. Fikri Opix trying to from the inside again. Fikri Opix just a little bit deeper than. We're seeing a good battle here in the Moto2, and here we are. We're gonna see again the Bagus Fadli from the inside just going through a little break there. Sandy Fadli just going so wide there, dividing again with two Bagus Fadli, and here we are. Sandy just trying to go through from the inside again, and he is crashing down, and just Fikri Opix, thank you very much from him. From Sandy Fadli just got a chance to get his first place again here. And Kevin just retire here in Losail, and here we are seeing again the Bagus Fadli is just trying from the inside, but he's just mistaken there. He is now he was a little bit wider then, and Fitra Martins just got a too long lap penalty. He's gotta be taking it by a few laps again, a few laps in the future, and maybe right now. And we're seeing here again a battle between Fikopix and Bagus Fadli. That was outstanding move by Sandy, but such unfortunate for him that he got crashing down there, trying to overtake the Bagus Fadli, but the resurrection I think will given. And we see it again to Bagus Fadli from the inside, but it's not good enough, and Fikopix just so wide there in turn 1, and thank you very much again from to Bagus Fadli. Just got a chance there, take the chance from the inside, and Fikopix is trying again to challenge him for the winner. Here we are, we're seeing Petronas and KTM again in 2021. We're seeing last year with Lusane Smith and Fikri Opix too, and here we are. Fikri Opix trying to destroy KTM here again in 2021. And here we are. Sandy Fidel just got a third place. He's gonna be challenging them. He's got a good place too in here in Losail. Just him pressing down. the turn 7. I believe it was a good decent lap for him here in Los Island. We are seeing again a battle between Vincent and Vincent Antonio. The two, both of them is in the higher point. I think last year Fitra just got bad luck in the last year, not a good year, and here we are seeing Vincent Antonio just trying to from the inside to challenging Fitra for the 4th place, and here we are from the inside again. Fitra just crashing down. I think they touch each other, and Fitra just closing the door from for Vincent Antonio. Here we seeing again the false mistake again by Resurrection. I believe it was a Fitra just closing the door from Vincent Antonio in the racing line. And here we are seeing again Rai Julian such as caught in the background, but the long lap penalty just got a decent him for the 4th place, and I believe Vincent have to be calm here with both the rider Rai and Fitra just got a penalty. And here we are, we're seeing a replay for I think it was Fitra mistake by the end. In we seeing here it's just a little bit early to break, and Vincent just got inside, but Fitra closing the door. Is it nothing there in the inside? And here we are, we're seeing again in the race. We're still on board with Vincent Antonio here in Los Island. He had a good pace here in Los Island. We're seeing a lot of gap between each rider, and I believe it was Tubagus Fadli, Fikri, Sandy, Vincent, and Rai, or maybe it is Gavin also, but it's just a racing, and we didn't know. Such an unfortunate for him here in Los Island. And here we are seeing again battle with Rai and Vincent Antonio. Rai just running from the inside, and Vincent just defending his 5th place, his 4th place. I mean, I still got it. Rai just gonna try from the outside, but here we are just got a momentum from the last corner, and we're seeing here Vincent just trying to take the advantage for the slipstream in the behind of Rai Julian. And here we go, Vincent from the inside. Is he gonna be in the 4th place again? And no, it's not, and he is crashing again, touching the rear wheel from Rai Julian. And here we are, Vincent Antonio, 2nd crash of the day. It's gonna be to make it again, and Kevin just joining again. And here we are, we seeing him got a long lap penalty, taking the advantage from the inside of the track there, but is it that was illegal move by him. And here we are seeing again the replay between Vincent again for the 2nd time of the day, trying from the inside the right, but is it to close the door from Rai Julianza, but a little bit wider there for Vincent. And in the end, he had to touch the back of the rear wheel of the Rai Julianza. And here we back again racing, and Fahri, I hear some one crashing down. Is it Fitra Mertens? Yes, it is. And here Fahri just take the advantage from Rai Julianza there with a long lap penalty that Rai got here in Losal. And Fahri I believe is trying to be in the podium place here in Losail again. He's actually had a good year last year in 2020. And here we are Fahri, Muhammad Fahri from Aceh, with the number 50 there in the top of his helmet. It's a tribute from Jason Depaskia, who is passed away in Mugello. It is sad news from the motorsports world. Is it that cool? Sometimes it is beautiful, but sometimes it is cool. But yeah, it is what it is. And we're seeing again Fahri trying to be in the podium here in Losail. Oh, a little bit wide there. Just got the track limits, but I think it's not gonna take it. But it's still. They have to stay on track with the new rule of the track limits problem, taking the so many rider. And we seeing here Fitra just still in the back, still in the behind of Fahri. Had a good lap there from Fitra, and we seeing Fahri a little bit wide there. Not a much gap there between Fahri and Fitra, with a 0.9 of 1 second, and now 2 seconds and 3 seconds. What is going on with Fitra Mertens? And here we are gonna be seeing Ricky Joe there in the background. He's just far away from the other rider. What is going on? What? Ricky Joe with a Moto3 bike here in the Moto2 race. That was what I was worrying it. That was what I still cannot thinking about it. What? He's racing with Moto3 bike in the Moto2 race. That's why what I'm thinking. Why I'm wondering why he used KTM in the Moto3 qualifying, and here we are seeing him with the Moto3 bike. I think it is mistake by a milestone, and he's gonna take the long lap penalty. The 3-time long lap penalty is got there. Oh, I feel so bad for him, and he's just enjoying the ride there in the race. Oh, that was the heartbreaking news from Ricky Joe, and I don't know what I can say. I don't have any words to describe. And we're back again with Tubago's Fadli just leading the pack from the first half of the race until the end, and we're seeing in the background Fikri just trying to closing the door again with Tubago's Fadli, but I think is he gonna have enough time to be closing again with Tubago's Fadli? that we're seeing here, the gap between him and Fadli just got a 6 second. It's a little laps to go though, but we didn't know. And here we are, we're seeing still battle with Rai and Fadi. Rai just taking the long lap penalty. Oh, what is going on? I think it was internet problem from Rai Juliansa that taken out him from the track, and Fadi just there. He's got away from the drama, the internet connection drama there. Rai Juliansa from West Java. Such a young rider. He's gonna be the next future champion in next year, 2022. Well, let me wondering. Here in the fields, it's so many riders had a good potential winning in the championship. And we are on board with Sunday's teammate, Skani, his friend. He's the best mate, and Fitra is a god, but it's not his day, I believe. He's just there in the 4th place and then crumbling down until the 8th place, where they from Fitra Mertens there in the 8th place, still calling up with Gani. And here we are saying the sad news that we realize Ricky Joe just trying to race this Grand Prix, the Moto2 race with the Moto3 bikes, the 600cc bikes versus 250 bikes, 250cc bikes. That was a different engine there, different engine right there, but he still managed it. He's still in the race. He's not giving up yet. It is such a wonderful inspiration for us from Ricky Joe, and it is good that he still managed till the end. Now we are in the last final lap, and he's still there. He still got the long lap penalty. I don't know, man. I cannot describe any words. And we're seeing now we on board with Tobago Fabin. What a nice ride today in Losail. And he's gonna take King again. Oh, he's taking the long lap penalty, but he don't mind it because he had a good gap between him and Figure Up is there in the background. Here we are, we're seeing Babos Fadli winning the 3rd race of the day with the 990cc race. We win it, the Moto2 race, we win it, and now with the Moto2 race, it's gonna be win again. And here we are, Figure Up is still in the 2nd place. He's just saving up his points from the future championship battle in the Moto2. It's gonna be Figure Up from challenging the championship this year, or is it gonna be Babos Fadli, or is it gonna be Sandy Fidos, or is it gonna be Fitra Mertens, or maybe Gavin again? We don't know. We're seeing again here the Babos Fadli winning. He just got a wheelie there. Again winning again in here Losail, his first win in the Moto2 race, his first pole position in the Moto2 race, and congratulations for Babos Fadli. He's done it, got a decent lap there, and Vicky Opix, congratulations again with Vicky Opix in the second place. And Sandy we seeing the first time for Sandy, and Fahri finally he's got a 4th place, but it's not good enough. It's just not enough time for him to get the podium. And here we are, we're seeing the final result of the race. The Bagus Fadli with the 1st place. What a day for him with 2 race, Moto3 and Moto2 winner here in Losail. And seeing their Vicky Opix in the 2nd place, he has a good lap there. He has a good gap. He has a good pace there in the Moto2 race. Yeah, and maybe the next week again. And Sandy there in the 3rd place, a new face in the podium, and Fahri just crashing down in the 1st lap in the 1st corner. Such unfortunate, but he got a good race here today. And I think it is Rai Julian said a mistake by the result there in the 5th place, and Vincent Anton in the 6th place, battling with Rai and Fitra just crashing down 2 time crash in a day. And there we see again Kian had a good pace. He had such a stable from the start of the race and until the finish, and it is not a good day from Fitra Mertens today. He just had a good lap. He just had a good race in the 1st phase of this Grand Prix, but he got a mistake there in the middle with Vincent Antonio and cost him a lot of place there. And Ricky Joe just stressing with the Moto3. And coming up, we see in the interview with our winner, the Bagus Fadli. And here we are, Fadli. Hello Fadli, congratulations again for you in this day. You just winning again here in Qatar in the Losail. And what a nice day and what a nice race today you made there. You're seeing a lot of things that can happen in the day. And how is your feeling after winning the 1st round of the Grand Prix in Doha? And let me know how you can manage the lead fake from the start until the end of the race again in the Moto2.
In Moto2, I feel like I have better pace than everybody, and a bit struggling in the qualifying session to find the braking zone, and leading back from the start until the end. It's just good, just nice. Looking forward for the next round, in Doha.
And thank you Fadli again, and congratulations again for you. And just for reminding from you that's watching right now, we are racing again here in Losail with a double heater here still next week, coming up with the Moto3 and Moto2 race, and also in the Moto Esport Indonesia starting next week I think, and with a good rider than in MotoGP. And coming up next, Losail Doha GP, and I'm here, Upasara, just commentating today, saying you thank you and goodbye. Until then, see you next time.